How we're living, boys. Today I'm going to be showing you just how insane Overlord's Bloodmail can be, and I like to do it against teams like this where they have a lot of AD, where you can pick up Overlord's Bloodmail third, it'll do a ton of damage for you, and then you can slot in a lot more armor upgrades because you're going to need them against a team like this. This guy is, I don't know, he's saying something, I don't know what he's saying. He might not be getting the joke. This account's name is Huge Logan Jungle Fan, so any day that I can act like Logan Jungle is the GOAT, I happily do so. But yeah, that's the idea, is that, you know, against these all AD, full aggressive team comps, like, you don't always need to go 5 other bruiser damage items to, you know, to work against them. You mostly just need to pick up, like, a solid 3-item core, and then just build as much armor as possible because the value of it just skyrockets when they draft like this. So the faster you can do it, the better. So we'll probably be looking just to go, you know, Titanic, Black Cleaver, Overlords. Have all the damage and health that we need, and then look for, like, Plated Steel Caps, Death Dance, and then, depending on how they build, will determine my last armor item. It'll be Guardian Angel if nothing else. If this guy builds crit, this guy builds crit, this guy builds some crit, we're going to make it Randuin's really fast. I think Randuin's is really good when 2 people of enemy team are crit users, but also it depends on if they're the ones hitting you or not. Not always are you getting hit by someone building crit. Like, if he goes crit Aurelia and only split pushes, then that doesn't really count as, like, Randuin's value until the time that he actually does fight you. So we'll see how the game plays out and then make a decision based on that. And yeah, pretty standard stuff here. Nothing too crazy. Again, just doing our fast clear that we can to give us as many options as possible. I did a Raptor Start. Raptor Start usually averages about 317. As you can see, I'm about a second off. So if you're looking for better clear tips, well, there you go. Gonna try and make it to this guy. I doubt they'll step up anymore, actually. They have a stacked wave, so stacked means a huge wave. And when it's like that, it gets a little scary to try and gank, so I actually think I'm just going to go to my Raptors instead. Really no kill here. He wants a gank here, but again, you really can't gank on that. Like, well, I mean, you could, right? You could gank, but the odds of, like, them trying to outplay and killing one is very high. And I know Can't Type is upset. That's okay. He will not be as upset when he sees how strong this little briar is. Or big briar is. Again, like, what he may not be factoring is the fact that, yeah, ganking there and, you know, ganking there is good because they have to get that wave in, right? So you'd like to punish, but just the way it works is you gank them there. If Kog'Maw dies, then all of those minions go to me and Rakan, and it's not good. It's just not. Like, it's good for me, sure. But Kog'Maw needs to be a part of this game too. So let them, you know, let them deal with it. First of all, they took no damage for it, right? So there was nothing to even be scared of. Life was very good. I actually just had the best movement ever. He's taking this recall, it's fine. If you don't want the gank, that's okay. Don't lose your mind. It is completely okay. Now, a lot of you do ask, like, yo, no tunneler there, dude? Or no Tiamat? Tiamat is when you're only farming, and it'll add like 160 damage per combo. But if you ever think that you're going to be skirmishing before you get your next ruby crystal, then tunneler is likely better. The damage is close enough, and the health is very valuable. So against a team that hard snowballs like this, like Aurelia snowballs super hard, Draven, Akshan, even Wukong kind of does. Like, you don't want to not be tanky, misplay one time, and then you're falling behind the whole game. So, grab the health. It'll work out. Now I have all my spells on cooldown right now. That's good. Gonna pink ward Tribush here. It is not warded. They're coming to ward now, though, so I don't want to be showing on the ward that they place. Gonna ping him to likely step up. Be surprised if they're not warding Tri. If they're not, they could be on Dragon then. No, they're checking. Not bad. Really not bad. That is 100% warded then. They know I'm here. I might as well just start getting it. Wow, no ward here. These guys, where are they warding? There's a crab up. So I'm just going to go get that. Really surprised their wards here. I mean, like, he basically, all that there is to say is that this Blitzcrank outplayed me there. He didn't do any predictable wards, and now he likely has vision of me, and I don't know where it is. So that makes it tough to get a good hit. Again, this guy's just going to fly away. I'm going to cancel Z, see if that's enough to just get this kill going. Oh. I guess casting. Oh, he had too many ult stacks. I didn't realize that he had 4 already. Bad prep from us. Had I checked it or something like that, that could have been good. Again, pretty chill early game. Ooh, good job. Nice. That's worth it. The wave goes in. Again, this game is all wave states. If the boss ever taught you anything, wave states are everything. So when your wave like gets stuck here, it's not good. Especially if Akshan can farm it. But if the wave ends up killing everything, going in, this could be really good for us. I'm going to assume that these things are warded. Nice, so that's good for us now, right? See that the wave is in? So that's money that they're not getting. My red buff for top gank? I'd be happy to get a top gank here, I really would. Be going, Lamau. Well then, I mean, that's okay. I don't really get it. It's like, hey man, I clearly didn't see that she's gone. Why are you letting me waste my time, man? Oh, shit. She was, in fact, not gone, Lamau. No! Now, that could be pretty frustrating, right? That could be pretty frustrating. Not only does bro decide to, in the time to be a teammate, talk down to you, which sucks. No one likes that. He's wrong and dies. My brother, you did nothing right there. All good. He's playing Quinn. Go ahead and run at someone. Quinn is a pretty badass champ for feeding, or for like feeding lane 1 kill. Cool, go run at him. Yeah, man, hop on Valor and go run. Pretty chill early game here. I mean, yeah, we're just kind of on farming sim. Again, a lot of you need to see games like this because you guys get so scared, man. When a game isn't like being decided off the jump, you feel so uneasy, man. You need to calm down. If the game isn't going bad, that's good. Oh, okay, Rakan, I'll hop to it. This team is very vocal. I can hop on. I can be a little more vocal here. It's working out well, though. Again, whenever you like feel disrespected about something that your team does, don't type to them about it. Just say it out loud. That's what helps me. Dude, I play League, and I am always talking to myself. You know, I'll throw out like, okay, dumbass. You know, every once in a while, man. It's like, fine with me. Makes me feel better. That's really all it is, man. It's pretty chill. And like, it doesn't make you a bad person. It'll be like, okay, dumbass, when they can't hear you and it's just a vent. It's really not that big a deal. Some people do make it a big deal. They like try and paint this picture sometimes that I'm like a bad person for thinking those things. I'm like, nah, man. I think you're doing a little bit of trolling. I think some people like to tell you to live a very robotic and perfect life, and I would be surprised if they were able to pull it off. I don't think anyone is. I am not perfect. Openly aware. Don't care. You want to get a little crazy? I'll get a little crazy. Oh, just kidding. No craziness allowed. Okay, why is my Quinn putting this guy in a spliff, though? I mean, just my Quinn, I don't know, man. He, not the goat of communication, of course, but okay. I don't think I get away from this, but I'm happy to buy a lot of time there. I really am. I'm very happy to. I genuinely, like, you know, you couldn't have gotten much once you greed the Gromp. Like, once you kill Wukong, you have to leave. You expect them to come. But if you don't and you decide to greed the Gromp, waste of time, get a sum, man. You never know. You really never know what's on the other side of that door till you open it, right? So, like, there's a world that he somehow messes that up, and I get a kill there. So I would have been happy to find out. Like, if he didn't have that ignite, there's a world I kill him, which would have been sick. Great job, dude. This is working for me. 9 to 8 as the scaling team is, like, perfect. Again, this video is supposed to showcase how OP Overlord's Bloodmail is, and we're not really snowballing to get it, so this one definitely going to be a long one, but that's fine. More content for you guys. So right here, I'm skipping my Gromp just to take some positioning bot side. Assuming that Draven or Wukong will come back here, I would like to look. So like right here, I'm kind of happy where I'm at. I already swept in. He might go to Tribush. I would like to engage on him, but my Rakan just used W on the wave. I just got hit up. Really, no Blitzcrank there. If he tried to hook me, I would have been down to just buffer E. Oh, I thought he would have hit that. Right, so the idea is he hooks here, and then my E puts him into that wall. I just kill him there. That would have been sweet. Yeah, so now you can look back at what you did. Like, hey, taking position on bot side there actually didn't get us anything and didn't get me a faster Gromp. So, outright, that was just the wrong decision. But hitting this is the right decision, right? That feels pretty good. Interested to see what Campsy has up, making that play onto my Raptors. Is no W. Do need to buy some time here. I feel like Aurelia is going to fall off this play. Just kidding. Yeah, I die there. Oh well. Yeah, I'm messing up, man. What the hell am I doing? Why did I go for that? I went for that because the ult hit, and I knew that he wouldn't have W, and I could just invade and kill him. But what I didn't factor in is where his laners were. We did get his flash and her flash, though. So overall, actually, I feel pretty happy with it. 2 flashes for that seems pretty good. I also didn't factor that my team would fall off there. One of the biggest times to like double check where your team is when a fight happens, you show up late to it. Like, does your team actually stick with you through the chase or not? It's pretty important to realize that. Because like right here, right, we'd Kassadin plus Quinn there, but then as I entered, you know, a few steps to the left, they're not there. So clearly they were doing something else. I just hadn't thought of whatever they were thinking of. Let's see. I mean, Aurelia takes that turret and is 2 levels up, likely engaged on Quinn, so I'll try and hover, but not feeling like there's too much there. We'd like to play for bot side here. Our bot lane's doing well. What are they, 5 and 4? How about? Yeah, I mean, yeah, just one of those games, man. Not really too much happening. Thought about going to that midway, but he's close enough. It's going to be another team fight around this dragon here, so I'm just getting as many camps as I can, putting my E on cooldown now, because there would likely be no other time to sync up my cooldowns. They're sending it. I'll likely get Wukong clone here. Smite that. Who cares about the dragon if we win the fight? I won't need smite. Kill that. Likely going to get focus. Quinn is late, trying to push her away. We can definitely win this, for sure. I mean, we like for sure can win this. I have smite. Their jungler's not even here. Push him to Quinn. Go for the other guy. Smite him. Look, I'm not smiting this dragon, man. It's one way or another. Fight win. No Hextech gates. I might be able to do this. Nice. Good little team fight. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I'm going to regret this smite when I get blitz hooked out of this and Wukong steals us. That part's going to suck. And I didn't even take the time to pull this dragon out. We're just fully sending this. This is going to feel terrible here in a second. Saved your activations. What did I do there that was so diffy? I used W2 and then I held my Titanic to secure the last hit. Nice. Just have some intention in what you do, man. Now I'm liking this. Double-plated steel caps. That means this thing is about to go crazy. We should have bot swap mid here and then play for Rift Herald. Unfortunately, I missed that timer, so I'm going to have to make it work through that. Nice. Again, I can't say it enough that, like, you need to be okay with games like this. Like, you don't really need the game to be decided as early as possible to realize that the game is worth playing, man. Games that are slower like this give you way more chance to amass really small leads into one huge lead, right? So, as you can see, I've done that on this Wukong, right? He's 5 KP, I'm 6, but I'm up 2 levels just because farm. If you play with a lot of consistency, you don't really have to worry about it too much. Like here, I'm kind of chilling here. I want to prep this so I can be in a good spot. We could even hit this, just get a little bit more health for the boys. Tag this for bleed, just get a little bit more health. Try and reset it if possible. Doesn't look like that's possible. That's okay. My Quinn definitely feels very weak right now, despite, like, she's had some cool plays. I think she's weak, and that's why plays like that look so weird. I'm not the Quinn guy, so for me to say I know everything about Quinn, I'd be lying to your face. Bonk. She's driving it into this, and this will hurt. You need not get hooked. Wow, good drift, man. Aurelia, driver's license. I don't think Rakan really needs R. Their blitz is stepping with low health. That alone felt like a dub to me. Big E. Did you use regular autos here? Oh, I didn't get the rebrand. Rebrand, what is it called? Retarget. I didn't get the retarget. To be fair, sometimes you can do that. It's worth noting that, like, when Aurelia paths right to continue to chase me towards my stuff, if you're really, really, really good with it, you can flash to the other guy and start really messing up their idea. Yeah, I mean, plated steel caps, they're gonna run this lobby, so that's chill. They did win feats off getting those turrets, though. That sucks. Again, we're scaling, we're chilling. Again, this is where we start getting into Overlord's Bloodmail territory into Death Dance. This will be kind of crazy. And how do you, like, really value Overlords? You figure out when Overlord is good based on, like, what your average health in a fight is. Okay? So when you team fight with Overlord's Bloodmail, take the time to try and think about it. Where it's like, hey, I sat at this amount of health. Oh, nice. If he jukes like that, he's dead. You can do all this that you want. I've changed my playstyle on Briar R where, like, I don't just shoot it to hit. Man, zoning ults are cool. If you need to buy one more second, shoot it in front of them when your team's coming. Man, every time. Yeah, just check your average health per team fight and try and just stay in that limbo of low health. And, you know, realize that when you take those really late team fight Ws, you're going to do way more damage than you think. Alright, so we got Otacon up. Our team is looking pretty damn strong. I definitely want to play for that. I'm going to recall for just 700 gold worth of stats. There's nothing else to do at all. I don't even want to use my sweeper just yet because I couldn't defend the vision that I would be denying. Or defend the space, rather. So see, this guy's still up there, so if we just start this off the jump, he likely would just be late and we win. Yeah, I agree. Just ignore top here. Kog'Maw taking the blue buff is fine because this guy has one. It's about to expire, but it's fine. Oh, I missed that W, so I deserve sad things. Just kidding. Ah, there's the sad thing I deserve. I'm so sorry, team. I'm coming, though. Nice. That was 3 for 1. It's likely better to hit the neutral here. Again, we knew that we could just take that fight because Aksham went top. When he goes top there, he basically just says, like, hey, guys, enjoy the free win. It's worth it to just kill this guy if they keep that aggroed, because now there's no chance of a steal on either one of the neutrals. And these two neutrals are game winning. There's 1 and 2. Now, what does Otacon do? It gives you good team fights, but also just gives you scaling, which is badass. And Dragon Soul, obviously, you know that's the GOAT. Try and tell you guys do that 24/7, 365 every day of the week. Do have a little bit more time before I have to, like, you know, run away from his bot side, but depends on where this guy goes. Seems like he's coming to deny me, though. I deserve it. I'm greedy, man. I'm greedy. It is what it is. Played a steel captive, though. Does he have hook again? Nice. I'm out. See ya. Hey, Kagwa, been real, brother. Hey, man. Just kidding. My Kog'Maw's alive. Guys, I would truly love to be there. I really would. I can't even lie to you. They're going to run at the sound of my ult, right? Should have overshot. I didn't realize that fight positioning was so insanely bad for them. Nice. I'm chilling. Ain't nothing to it. Yeah, we're really just trying to find this Overlords now. I mean, the game is pretty winning outright. See if I can get a turret bite for you guys like I did in the last video. It's still in the game, baby. Nice, huge. Big money. Ha! My bad. Nice. My Kog'Maw's actually going to third item. I'm going to third item pretty soon, so we're in a good spot. Looks like Kassadin's starting to feel himself. I always fear for moments like this because, like, again, you're the scaler. You just got scaled. Don't have to give them 1 grand to make this game close, man. And we've already dealt with it being close when you were weak. But would you look at that? As it so happens. Every time. But, as you can see, this video is about Overlords, and you're about to see the value here soon. And I just sometimes like to highlight, like, Overlord's already badass by itself, if you can stay, like, pretty low and go for second Ws. One of the coolest things about it is just the fact that it now makes every other bruiser item, like, a little bit better, except for Sundered Sky. Which, like, it still can make Overlord or Sundered Sky a little bit better, too. Because it's like Death's Dance, right? Makes me unburstable or less burstable. Well, Overlords wants me to be low. So that's kind of sick, yeah. Saving my W really long time here. Let's just try and get away from her. I don't think she has much sauce in this. As you can see, this was a prime Overlords fight. Not perfect, but you can see the fact that, like, when I'm staying at this 60% and lower threshold, I mean, I'm just going to sit there, I'm going to crank damage, and that's it. That's it. There's no other questions about it. Auto Q, auto Titanic to kill wards. Try and grab level 16. Yeah, I would love to head Baron here. Grab another Steel Sigil, man, just so hopefully in this game I can show you a little bit about Death's Dance Overlords, because this interaction is so sick. Like, the only real flip side to this is, like, when you build Overlords, you do want more, you know, you do want more health to just continue to scale with it. But, like, sometimes the interactions are worth it because they're dying with a shit ton of health. Well, you're doing no damage, right? But if you live with a little bit less health, at least you're dealing damage. So it's pretty good. Don't want to stand in the default hook spot, so just kind of staying on random angs. I would love to just start Baron because that would force them to us, but we're a really squishy team. And that's the standard hook spot that you do not want to be in. I'm going to ult the front here. I mean, this Aurelia can't do anything to me. She can't even, well, I mean, she did some damage. She can't really even, like, proc my Bloodmail. What the hell, man? Can't even do my Bloodmail. Oh well. At least we can proc it on this. What's that? It's 73 plus whatever number it's showing. Stop healing me, team. We need to get low. Get low. Dun 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 dun. Who knows? But nice. This looks like a standard game finish here, where basically just going to get this little Baron. We're gonna go to Dragon. We're gonna have our last team fight, and we're going to win the game. Our team wants to recall before it, so I'm just gonna use that time. I don't think we should have recalled because we still had them dead. Just get my team a red buff. After Baron is dead, after Baron's dead, all buffs go to your whole team, so you see everyone has a red buff. One thing I do like to do on Overlords is actually just spam my spells and try and keep my health as low as possible. Only when I have enough cooldown reduction to do so, though. Like right here, you could have not just W2, but that feels like a little bit too overzealous to try and like prove something. W2 is going to do the objective faster, which is more worth for sure. But like times there when I know that they can't be in the spot side jungle, I don't mind it. Don't mind doing a little bit of damage farming. Because it makes my initial burst a little bit better, and right now, I'm not worried about dying. Especially with the green smite. Turret bite. Dude, I'm 100% right now. There's 2 in yesterday's video, and then 2 in this one. Wow, they're not even giving us a fight. Talk about the value. 42. Oh my god. It is what it is. Whatever, man. Now, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to get grilled in the comments. Someone's going to be like, Overlord's video, but I really only saw it for about 3 minutes of the video. Hopefully, dare I say it, hopefully, when you watch the video, you just hear what I say, and then you learn something because of that, right? So it's like, wow, what the hell? You don't always need the gameplay to always show it, as much as the things behind it. But yeah, we can, since I do have the extra time, I can just kind of show you a little bit of Overlord's cool things. Since we got some free time, that game was pretty quick. Was that 27 minutes? That's pretty free. Yeah, and we can also just look into Overlords so you guys can feel, if you don't already feel like you learned something, you can maybe feel a little bit better about it. So one of the biggest things about Overlords that people don't factor in when they do damage sims is when you do a damage simulation, a lot of times you're not factoring in the fact that Overlord is really good. It gives you a lot of flat AD, which helps killing squishies, but the fact that you know, you have to simulate it, right? So one thing I like to do, right, for a third item, I like to go to something like level 15 or something. And then add some gold, and what I can show you is that, like, when you do something like this, show you. So I'm just gonna do a standard combo here, right? W auto, Q auto, Titanic, wait for it to end, W2E, yeah. Now, this is just your standard late game, you know, combo that you'd look for anyone. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put my health a little bit lower. Okay, so now I would say we're a little bit above half. Now let's see what that is, right? So 58.69. Nice. And you're going to see there's a big diff here. So 58.69. Going to tick, tick, tick. And you can see it's 300 damage difference, where in late game, that actually matters. And that implies I started at 50%, which likely you won't, but the reality is that you then have to factor in that you're going to be doing a second W at maybe a less less amount of health, and the second W is where like the damage is, right? I can quickly get rid of some of this health here, so you have like 4,200 right there, and then you do a second combo, and that's where the juice is, man. So it just turned out to be that the combo just gets so much more lethal on your second one, and that's what you're playing for, and that's why it matters that you can live the first initial burst of a fight that you go into, because if you're dying on your first combo being like first 3 iterations of spells, then this is pretty bad, and then you'd have to think about what you want, right? So you have like an anti-burst option, mostly focused at AD. You have your tenacity item that gives you a huge shield, or you have hey, I want to heal back, right? You have different ways of going about the same thing, but I would say that, like, Death's Dance helps with Overlords because it basically makes you completely unburstable. It'll always get you the second combo. The problem is that with the damage that it stores, you have to get value out of your second combo has to kill someone to get the value of the healing and keep you from dying. So they're just cool ways to do the same thing. I do like Overlords with GA too. GA, right? Restore 50%. Now talk to me when you think about what 50% is on this, on this, right? So if you're looking at this right now, it's again 73. I would say it's like around here. You're just spawning in, 73, you're almost 100 AD. And that implies that you don't build anything else following it. So it can be pretty sick. That's the point. But yeah. So Overlords, obviously, always a tough video to do by itself because it's not something that you can build first. But you guys already know it's really good. Last thing I can really teach you about it is that it doesn't go into Bork builds very well. So I'll use like this, for example, where it's going to have a positive win rate. It's going to have a pretty low play rate. I'm just going to flat out tell you before I even see it. So third item, right? Oh my God. Huge win rate. Logan, are we building this third? Wait for it. Do Bork. And then you look at it. And where's it at? Right? So it has insanely low play rate and good win rate. Because the reality is that when you're winning on Bork by Cleaver, you're likely ahead. If you're a bruiser and you are getting to third item, it's likely because the game is even or you're winning. Thus meaning that when bruisers are ahead or winning, or even are ahead, it means that they're not behind, meaning that that's where they want to be. So obviously, all bruiser items are going to have insane win rates because bruisers are getting to third item. It's time to play, So obviously, it doesn't really do that well on Bork builds. So if you're building Bork, I would urge you to stop doing that. Stop building Overlords at all. Go for the other options, Sunsky, DD, GA. But on the Titanic one's pretty good. And I think it does okay on Eclipse too. Let's see. No, it's absolutely horrible. I guess every time I've done it, it just turned out okay for whatever other reason. But I'll say, I like it going. Well, maybe that was a bad way to simulate what I do. I like doing Eclipse Titanic Overlords. That feels crazy to me, but no one's building that. That's a Logan Jungle Fields this way kind of build. So yeah, man, it's definitely good. Again, for the Black Cleaver players, Black Cleaver, Sundered Sky, Overlords, solid build. I haven't made a video for that. I don't think you should be going Overlord second ever. Third and onwards only. But as you can see, man, it can get pretty crazy. But yeah, so hopefully the not full game having Overlords is good with you now that you learned something. So have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace.